Yeah, we got cut off from the PC police. Is everything functional? Do you guys hear me? My music is gone. All right. Too much swagger, yeah, apparently. Also Spotify just like died on us. Let's try to see what happened there. It was a little sus, huh? Started talking about politics and then all of a sudden here, I did have to restart my game. We'll go into free mode just to finish. Did you get hacked? Maybe. By the Russians? By my people. Oh wait, we meant to go into free mode. By the NSA. Where is it? Level select. All right, we'll just speedrun this real quick. I wonder if it's because I wonder how Twitch like allocates, you know, their it's from my side. Literally Discord or sorry, OBS just crashed. Like I didn't do anything. Nothing's really changed, but I guess maybe from streaming the game? Who knows? Maybe there's a memory leak in OBS's new update. Let's see what your best. My best time is actually uploaded to the memory category. You know, it's weird. I don't actually see the game on speedtest.com. Like, it's not indexed on speedtest right now. I'm not entirely sure why. I was actually going to message one of the admins and see what's going on there. You have to literally search it up directly. So if you go on speedrun.com/memory, it's there. But yeah. Also, welcome, Sibuk. Not again. Here, we're just finishing this area. And then we'll probably hop on to call. I think. Oh, Hellraiser probably is short on time, so let's speedrun this. Let's actually speedrun. We're not gonna make any mistakes here. The time won't show here, but we'll see. I guess we'll see what our time is for the third area. Oh, goddamn. Here, this is embarrassing. Let's go on over to Hellraiser. Hellraiser, are you still here? Okay. Are you ready for the call? Okay. I'll give you a call. Oh, nice. We got the OBS. Here, let me see if I can full screen.
Yeah,
this.
We still got the overlays from yesterday.
I'm pretty sure there's a way for me to full screen.
All right, I don't hear you through the Discord though. Don't know why.
Hello? Hello? You sure? Pop out, maybe? Oh, nope.
Might be my side.
Oh, there we go. Let me see.
Unmute site.
Am I speaking right now? Testing, testing. You should be able to hear me. 2 NPCs.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Do you have a link to the Memori speedrun site? Yeah, here, I'll give you that in just a second. So it's just speedrun.com/memory. You can see I'm there on the bottom of the list. Yeah, it doesn't show up in the. It's not indexed for some reason. I think maybe because it's a pre-release, they're waiting for it to be officially released before it's actually added, or maybe they're waiting for more input from like the games. But I don't think that's true because if you look at other games, there are games that just don't have any like any runs. So we'll have to see what's going on there.
All right, I hear you now.
Oh, there we go. Awesome. So yeah, we'll watch Grumble, not Grumble, Hellraiser. Yeah, let me give you a shout out, Hellraiser. Here, and I might even mute myself a few times just so that like I don't interfere with you speedrunning. Yeah, I didn't mean I didn't mean Grumble.
All right, I'm going to launch the game now, and you will see just how fast the fastest speed run is.
So yeah, Hellraiser is also a streamer. He typically just, well, you speedrun a bunch of games, or you play a bunch of games, specifically indie
I play
games.
a bunch of games. I do have a love for doing speedruns when I can, but all right, ready? Game-breaking glitch.
7 seconds, nice. That's a good run. That is the world record.
Follow Grumble. All right.
Yeah, if you're trying to win over Hellraiser, unfortunately, Grumble, Hellraiser only plays good games, non-clone. I'm just kidding. Can you turn Hellraiser's? I assume you mean volume. There we go. I'm also gonna hide myself. Wait, how do we do this again? Oh, there we go.
All right, and I'm not going to go through the whole method of setting up my pedal and whatnot to do the speed run because I'm pretty sure with the limited time I have, I'm not going to hit like personal best. So
Who
I'll
knows?
just showcase the best I can.
All right, sounds good. Is there a volume to the stream? Oh, there isn't because he's not sharing his screen. He's sharing his he's sharing his OBS. So there isn't any volume at the moment. But I guess we get to hear the Undertale in the background. So he's last place in reverse? Yes, indeed he is.
That spring skip that I found earlier again.
And I think when it comes to the thing with his speedruns or speedruns in general is that there's a lot of risk versus reward, right? Are you willing to do a certain strat that allows you to get ahead of the run or clearing it faster? But then there's a huge risk because then if you fail, then it's probably more likely that you'll just reset at that point. And we might see him do it here. Like a lot of these runs are a lot like there's low risk, high reward. Is he hacking? No, he's not hacking. Um,
Okay.
and we'll see what he does. Maybe he'll do some like high risk, high reward runs pretty soon.
If you open up the opportunity to jump out of those portals quicker, it's going to be a lot of help.
Yeah, he's 100% natty. So that was another like a decent strat where like, or here's another one where like there's like a lot more pixel perfect. You thought it was a wall hack? No. Okay, so here's what I was talking about earlier. You see how like usually this doesn't work for like the typical player. Usually we just dash into it, bounce out, and then come out, and then go back into the bounce and hit the spring. But what he's doing right now, he's actually dashing in front of it, utilizing the bounce that comes off the eyeball to push him forward, and then he's trying right now to do a. This is again another high risk, high reward strat where you let the bounce push you forward, and then he dashes into the spring because the bounce state resets your dash. So here, let's see if he can do it like that right there.
There we go.
And then you can basically ignore the entire eyeball. I'm thinking for most designs, we'll actually have an alternative way to like progress through the game without hitting any eyeballs. It would be cool if we had like a passive run. But yeah, let me just tell him. By the way, I'm just muted to. We're like commenting on your playthroughs, but I'll be muted in the call a lot of the time.
No worries. I can't hear any of it, so
okay.
I don't want to get distracted by my own voice as I'm talking.
But yeah, he's been getting pretty good at it, and I think as we progress through the game, I want to make a passive. Like the ability to be passive in this game where you don't hurt any eyeballs. You know, eyeballs deserve to live too, even though they're trying to hurt you. They're going to be a bigger part of the game in the future versions. This is the smallest chapter in the game, Chapter 2, and then I believe Chapter 3 is probably the longest one. So he's at 3 minutes and 50 seconds right now. I think it takes usually around like 3 minutes to beat the game, or 3 minutes to beat the third chapter. We'll see how he does. So there's no wall hacks. I wonder what you saw. I'm actually interested to know what you might have thought was a wall hack. But yeah, there are some intended features in the game that might look weird. Like even with like other games like Celeste, when you speedrun, where like they do a strat and you're like, what the hell did they just do? Are they hacking? But yeah. Guy, I think I already told you we'll look at it off stream later.
Not leaving until I hit it. There we go.
So yeah, this area is probably the most punishing in the speedrun so far, just because the checkpoint is so far back. Some of those skips are on purpose or happy accidents. I think he does them on purpose, definitely. Especially when he's like dashing into like corners. Like this one right here is definitely on purpose. Oh, well, if done successfully, is done on purpose. Oh, did you put them in? A lot of the time I do like to put certain, like that one right there was put on purpose. Um, I try to account for like, or sometimes
No,
it's
I want to do that one. I want to
um like
touch
what he's gonna
base
do right
there.
now was not on purpose. Like this is him just basically
There
optimizing
we
his
go.
speed. The one where like he grabbed, he basically skipped a bunch of portals. The design for that I left for the player to figure out if they could do it. Um, so it's a combination of both. Oh, oh, wow, he got 648.
I mean, not bad.
No, that's much better. That's very close to my fastest run. But yeah, nice. By the way, you're sharing, so we don't actually hear you playing just because you're sharing your webcam. I mean, that's fine if you want to keep it that way, whichever one works for you.
Oh, for real? You
Yeah.
don't actually hear my mic, what I'm saying.
No, no, I hear your mic. I just don't hear the game.
Oh, you don't hear the game.
Right.
Gotcha.
But I mean, it's fine. If it's fine for you, it's fine for me.
Yeah, I mean, I hear the game.
Right.
So the question is, why don't you?
Because you're using OBS, the OBS webcam, instead of you can share your screen if you want.
Ah,
But yeah, that would be the only way
I
to
get what
actually
you're
share
saying.
the window. So yeah, solo dev.
Okay.
Here, solo dev is the dis or subreddit
So
community.
sharing the virtual camera.
If you look at if you're on Discord right now, on the bottom left,
Yeah,
there's
but
a
I'm saying people can hear me, but they can't hear the music, is what they're saying.
yeah. I mean,
Ah,
it's not a big deal.
yeah. I mean, I've got a way to do that, I believe.
Okay. I think the only way to do it is if you click on share your screen, and then you would have to click on the application, like the Memori application, and then that would play in the background. I would hear the game, but then we can see your main screen. It's basically like you would be double sharing your screen. But that's the.
Gotcha.
Well,
Oh, there it is. Can you hear it through there now? It would be very light. Let me see if I can bump that up.
share your screen and get practical control.
Is that heard?
No. So, okay. If you look at are you seeing my Twitch right now?
Yeah.
If you hover over here, click on share your screen, you'll see a bunch of applications. One of them will be Memori. Click on that, and then click on Go
Gotcha.
Live.
You know what? I can do that.
And I'll still see your webcam and like I'll see what you're showcasing, but I'll hear the audio from the shared screen or the shared window.
Memori demo. Go live. There we go.
There we go. Perfect. So I wonder if there's gonna be a delay with sound, but we'll see.
I just realized my gamepad is not showing my movements, is it?
Yeah, I think you're right. It was not.
Here, let me refresh.
There we go.
All right. Back to the game. Let's try it one more time.
648.
One more time while I'm on lunch.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be any delay with the stream and him sharing his screen, which is great. Oh, that's another skip. Oh yeah, AirJ, if you wanted to just mention where you see the wall hack, I'm very curious. Because I'd love to. I don't see anything that seems like a hack, but who knows? Maybe you have a set of eyes that I don't. You made it up? Oh. So this might, what he just did there might look like a hack, but that's basically, if you're new to the stream, we were talking about the fudging. You tricked the NPC? Oh.
Didn't get it that time. Well, we're just gonna go with the regular way then.
So you can see he went through the laser, and that's because I actually only showcase, or I only pop up the hitbox for the laser for a split second, and then the animation is still there. We might actually update the animation just a bit. It'll be there, but it'll be reset, or it'll just look different. Practical is a visual AI. No one's actually met him. True. But it's not because I'm an AI. It's just because I never leave the house. So he's 3 minutes in. I think he was at 350 when he first started the last speedrun. So I think he'll get, possibly, if he does everything perfect here, he'll definitely get sub 6. Oh, here, I should probably turn off my Undertale, unless you guys like the Undertale in the background. That's an excuse an AI would make, true. Off, please. You talking about this? No more Undertale? Oh. I don't think that's possible. What would be a practical stream without Undertale? You know, I'm pretty sure you were the cause of it too, weren't you? Weren't you the one who initially said, "Hey, listen to some Undertale"? And ever since then. So he's doing here's another fudging trick that he's currently doing. Oh. Interesting. There we go. This room will actually be updated some more. You created the monster, yeah. So I really do like this area, or I do like the sequence. It's just that it's very punishing, and I wonder what we could do to fix it. We could make more checkpoints, but I don't know. It could also be just be the determining factor. Like, it's what, makes a good run, separates a good run from a great run, I would say, because if you don't screw up there, and I do plan on adding more rooms like this where it will be punishing, and I might get more people that rage and like smash their controllers, but it's for a good cause. And that's to create like more variation, I would say, in the speedruns. So I think if he didn't die in that last part, he most definitely would have gotten sub 6.
Better.
Yeah, if you keep it up, you'll probably get sub 5 in like the next run. Well, you had 648, then 605. Great stuff.
One more time, and then I have to finish up my workday.
All right, sounds good. I'll give you another. Let's give you another shout out. Thank you so much, Hellraiser.
Yeah. Happy to play and help. This game is a lot of fun.
Trying to think of other features that he takes advantage of. I mean, obviously, like some of it just involves him, taking the shortest route or using. So there's like this. It's not necessarily risk versus reward, but like sometimes taking the longer route and hitting the spring is actually quicker than taking the shortest route, because you could maximize on the springs, because the springs, one, they reset your dash. And two, and they just give you that extra distance. So hitting multiple springs at the same time could get you much further. Even if they sort of zigzag, they can get you to a further distance a lot quicker. And you'll see he does that sometimes. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's actually better to avoid springs. And it's more so for the casual player who just needs those extra steps to help them progress through the level. Certain areas don't, like here, right here. You'll see he skips that spring on the left because you just don't need it. The only issue is that if he didn't do that perfectly, he wouldn't get a checkpoint because he basically skipped one of the hitboxes for a checkpoint.
Been done in the past, so.
So it's so funny. The original version of this game involved that area being way more punishing.
Gotta practice this more.
I raised that ceiling, but it seems like on the speedrun, when you are avoiding all of the eyeballs, it's a lot more difficult. This area is pretty much a breeze. Just takes time. The actual ceiling or the skill ceiling? Actual ceiling. Again, it's because I think you actually mentioned this once, Juho, with the sometimes you'll hit the ceiling, but you'll also hit the spike. You'll hit the you'll hit a bit of the spike, and unfortunately, technically it's correct. Technically you are hitting the hitbox, but it doesn't feel fair, and the best solution to that is, in the earlier part of the stream we were talking about fudging and hitboxes. Basically what I would do, and I'm still in the process of doing this, is we would have our raycast check first if we're on a ceiling and if we're touching a spike, and if we want to make sure that we negate all collisions with spikes in that exact moment, so that the player doesn't die. That's another. It's basically a bug. It's not a bug, but it's definitely something that we want to polish in the later versions. Do I know how Celeste does it? I don't. I actually don't know how Celeste does it. I'm actually very. I would like to know, but I feel like we have a decent method. Decent method for it.
Giving me so much difficulty.
Usually, like, there's two methods to go, like, the initial, and I think this is what a lot of, like, less intricate platformers do.
Any chances I had at getting sub 6 are out the window now, but let's just finish it off.
Yeah, he probably won't get sub 6 here, but he's still doing much better than I could ever do. He'll probably still get sub 6:44, which is my fastest run. I mean, in Celeste, it's the visual. Here in Memory, I feel like I die before I'm even moving into the spikes. So, it could also be that it's usually because you're in the dash state where the speed is a lot faster. But yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Fudging thing happens because of how you get pushed into the side when jumping into the corner of the ceiling, right? It really depends on what you're doing. So, like, yeah, basically you're not getting pushed, you're getting moved. There's a slight difference. Pushing involves, like, adding velocity to the player, but we're actually globally moving, like, we're globally manipulating the position of the player instantly. Yeah, basically instantly. Not instantly. We basically keep moving the player 1 pixel at a time until they reach the point. It actually is instantly for the player, but it does run through a loop. So it's like it checks if if we should fudge, and then just like not necessarily lerp, because it's more it's linear. It's completely linear. It's okay. So yeah, I take that back. It is instant for the player. It's just not instant in code. So that's why you die instantly instead of getting pushed like in Celeste. Is that why you die instantly? Here, let me just.
All right.
6:26. I mean, yeah, I told the chat.
I mean, it's right in the middle between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I told them you were still gonna get better than any runs that I've done. Not too bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for having me on, and
yeah,
I'll just continue to lurk you in the.
Thank you.
In the background.
Thank you for playing. Again, Hellraiser is the current world record holder. I think. Wait, I don't know if I updated the game. There's a new update with, like, everyone's current times, but I might have not uploaded that version just yet.
Gotcha.
Yo, how's it going, CSLR? Welcome. I don't think anyone will beat him anytime soon. Who knows? Oh. Alright. Let's get back to it. So I didn't have anything planned specifically for the stream. We kind of just, we decided to wing it. Again, if anybody is interested in joining here's the Discord. You can find all information about the speedrunning event. Do you have something on your Discord about what? Doing things on my Twitch bot? Nice. Yeah, and if you are interested in playing the game, it's completely free. It's all here. You just download it. If you want to participate in the event, all you have to do is, play the game, record your playthrough. If you get, most of the time, as long as you want to participate in, uploading your game to speedrun.com, you have to upload a video, and if you want to get the free copy and your name in the credits. you have to upload some sort of video. Everything is done on the Discord, so if you go here, right here, you go into submissions. Everyone's just been posting their submissions here, and on speedrun.com. Oh wait, no, not this one. Where's our speedrun.com link? Announcements? Oh, it's in announcements. Here, I'll post. Here, I'll do this right now. Competition. To validate. I would say to validate your run, make sure you're posting them here. Posted NSFW art of the main character in Discord. That's not true. Alrighty. So, we'll probably actually look into some more features of the game. We can look through the code. I can probably explain some more things that we've done for the development of the game. We can actually do some more explorations on why you die on the spike. We could do some bug fixing. Here, let's try to actually write everything that we might want to update in the game. Let's see here. Upload speedrun to speedrun. Options to main menu. There are some quality of life issues at the moment that I would like to upload. Specifically the options menu, and here, we're actually going to test this out right now. If I export the game, let me see something. Just want to test something out. If you embed pack PCK, I'm going to set this to 3.1.2 test. Now, and I want to see if our config files get saved. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Because for some reason, whenever a new update is made, well, the files do get reset, but if you were to go into Steam, play the game, set some keybinds, and then exit the game, and then set them and then go back into the game, the keybinds are not saved for some odd reason. So I'll have to figure out what the hell is going on there. Don't embed the PCK unless you're launching off Steam. I am launching. Has a tendency to trip antiviruses. I see. So yeah, I do want to see what happens here. I mean, we are releasing off Steam, so it wouldn't be a problem. I'll have to honestly just do some further investigations. Maybe for some reason I'm resetting the config file every time we start the game. And that's what's causing the bug. But let's just go into executables. Is it this one? 3.02 test. Let's see what happens. Do you know how to add an icon? The ICO file, I use an ICO file, but it still doesn't work. Yeah, I do. Well, Steam does it for you, actually. Here, wait, let me try this. So we'll go into keyboard. Let's say this is, we'll say KP period, save it. So like this now resets our position. But if I were to go into the main menu, I think it does work still in the main menu. Let's go into speedrun mode. So yeah, it does work while the game is still, like on. But if we were to go into quit, go back into our files, and run it again. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so we'll have to figure out. I guess it's not the PCK. We'll have to figure it out. So every time the game gets rerun, I mean, our keybinds are pretty good, and it's the default for most platformers, but yeah. Added a stupid command known as GPT, which you could probably guess what it does. Does it take over the world? So to add an icon, with using Steam, it just does it automatically. Like, you can set what you want the icon to be. But if you... I actually watched the YouTube video for it by Rungeon. YouTube, Rungeon, custom icon. Creating custom icons. We want this specifically from Rungeon. Five tips, change file, blue screen, and splash. Okay. Is this by Rungeon? So yeah, this is a pretty old video. I don't know if it applies still to 4. I know it still works on... he's on 3.2.3. Or C6 mono. But yeah, I think I remember this working for me on later versions. I don't remember if this was the exact video I watched, but it was from Rungeon. So, there it is. Who is this man? Rungeon is a fellow Godot developer. He's pretty cool. Will you check out games tomorrow for anyone trying to get feedback? Yeah, I mean, if the streams are pretty chill, I would say so. Yeah, we might do the other co-op stream with Hellraiser again. GPT will take over the world. As an AI language model, I don't have any ability to take over the world. My purpose is to assist and provide helpful responses to your questions to the best of my abilities. So there you have it. ChatGPT won't be taking over the world. Made an online multiplayer MMO that is like GTA. Made it in one day. Easy work. Nice. I'll subscribe to your Kickstarter. Just let me know when it's up. That's a joke. Haven't you seen my... It seemed like your NSFW work was just my character. It's technically not GPT, but it runs off the OpenAI model, I see. The Kickstarter is trying to get 100 million? Oh, well, good luck. I mean, that's a pretty low... low budget, really. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got left to do today. So that was the introduction to Memori. Trying to think. We might do some more speedruns in between. But for now, let's see what other key features we would like to add to the game. Upload speedrun, options menu. So I would like to add the options menu. It's just going to be buggy. But maybe that's the next feature. It's for your competitors. Yeah. Or Kickstarter. Imagine. Hey, this Kickstarter is, because we know we're going to do so well, we're going to be giving all of this money to our competitors so that they have a better chance when we become rich and famous. How's it going, Falonier? What's up? As you can see, yeah, we do have some crazy numbers today. It's because we're showcasing our game on speedrun.com. What's the 100k stretch goal? The 100k stretch goal is I don't know, what would you guys like to see? Oh, are you asking seriously? If you are asking seriously, I don't think we'll ever reach 100k. That'd be kind of bizarre. But who knows? Maybe. 100k is VR. Yeah, VR, maybe NSFW version of the game. Apparently that's what that's the biggest thing on Steam nowadays. RPG dating simulator. Here, we'll actually do another speedrun. Let me see if I can try VR NSFW. Yeah. Do a quick speedrun. Using the mouse and keyboard, actually. Oh, are we not? We're not playing on restart. We're playing on free mode. Whoops. Make a version, but the graphics are more like the ones used in the new Super Mario games. Oh, I see. So like, just take their assets. 3D. Oh, so 2.5D. I would love to make a 3D game. It's just oh no. Someone would have to make those assets. I actually slept on it last night, and I was thinking, wow, there are like so many features that we can add to this game. But you know, obviously there's feature creep, and I'm wondering, hey, maybe it's a better idea to keep it as simple as it is right now. Obviously, we would add more mechanics and everything like that, like fully maximize on the game. But like, I think shape-shifting would be so cool in this game. Adding like unique dash, like, you know, basically having a different feature for the dash when you're in a different form. But I wonder if that's too much to ask for this game. I mean, this game has already been in development for, you know, almost 3 years now, and it's still not even close. I think shape-shifting would be like just a big mistake, I feel. Or maybe it could be like a DLC or something. But I do need a big excuse to finish this game so that we can switch over to, you know, a newer version of Godot. Because I would love to explore 4. Oh, this is not going to be a good speedrun, to be honest. But we're going to give it the old college try. Ooh. Are you on 3.5 as well? Yeah. I know they made, what, the 3.5.2? But yeah, I'm still on 3.5.1. Yeah, I think only the cool kids still use 3.5. Thanks, I'm considered cool? Yeah, you're cool. Four is superior in networking area? I see. Yeah. I mean, okay, I'll say this. It's only superior. 3.5 is only better until I stop using it, and then, you know, 4 will be the go-to. While I'm still using 3, it's the best one. You know, it's like, what's the best engine? It's the engine that I'm using. What do you think about the spear idea? I really think it's really unique. What spear idea? Oh, but yeah, I was thinking, like, so we've had this force dash mechanic. We have like the what I call the spirit line mechanic, and those are two mechanics that I would love to see in the game relatively soon. I think that's what we'll probably work on in the next couple of versions. But I'm trying to think. Maybe we should first maximize on these mechanics first, fully polish them, and then we'll go on to the next. Or you know, who knows? Maybe actually, maybe we can reiterate over it later on. The issue with like people speedrunning your game is that I feel like speedrunners will not like certain changes, so we have to make sure that we set a lot of these things in stone first. So like polishing mechanics is super important for me. Polishing them to, you know, to its most perfect version. Look, everybody's here. Oh. As you can see, I'm not as good as Hellraiser. We're already at 4:30, but I think we can reach like, if I really try, I think we could reach like 8 minutes, sub 10 for sure. Especially using a mouse. Are you talking to me, Grumble, or Falonier? Because I won't be doing the GMTK probably. I mean, after this event, things will definitely be more chill. We can kind of relax for a bit. But I am still trying to finish some version of this game. In the next 6 months. Hopefully having, you know, version 1.0 in 6 months. It's a very ambitious goal, but I think maybe being ambitious is not too bad. We'll definitely learn from some of our mistakes. We've learned a lot from the Steam Next Fest. It's actually, you know, like part of me gets, you know, because I'm a practical NPC, sometimes I will get disappointed when things aren't done, you know, in the best possible way. And I know we've made a bunch of mistakes during the Next Fest, but like I feel like that's the only way to go about it. Like you have to like make some mistakes, and I mean this is just game dev in general, or maybe even life in general. Like, we're just gonna like you just have to go through, jump through the hoops. You're gonna, you know, miss a few shots. You're gonna, you know, miss out on certain opportunities because, you know, it's your first time doing something, but the next time around it'll be much better. So while this game is, you know, my baby, so to speak, I can't wait for the next game to come out, or maybe, you know, the part 2 to come out, because I feel like it'll just be that much better. Not to say that this game won't be good, because this, like I said, this is still my baby. I'm trying to make it as good as possible. Let's try the speedrun strat. You know what, actually, I don't think we've ever shown the typical route. Memori DLC, baby, yeah. That would be nice. Honestly, if the sales are good, I would make it completely free too. I've always said this, like, I just want, you know, if I can survive off of this game, you know, whatever sales it makes, which is also another ambitious goal to have, if I could just survive on these sales, which is it's very ambitious because game dev has the, like, you know, the least amount of return. Like, if you're a programmer, if you're doing game dev and you're trying to make money, I think you might want to reevaluate your decisions. I feel like game dev is like a, you know, it's a thing of passion rather than a thing of making money. Oh no, you need to make some mistakes. Yeah, exactly. I don't 750. I mean, sub 8 is not too bad. You know, we always make fun of like the whole, you know, like the Sigma mindset and stuff like that. I mean, like, obviously, like, I think everyone wants to grow. I just don't think certain attitudes towards it might be healthy. But yeah, like, for me personally, I just want to live a humble life doing game dev for the rest of my life. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'm cool with making, you know, minimum wage on that. Oops. We'll do one more speed run before we, whoops, again. Oh, I gotta go on to, usually we're on streamer mode. Let me just go on to do not disturb for now. Humble on the yacht, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just want to live a humble life on my. What's a large yacht? Like a measly, you know, maybe 200-foot yacht. Like, it doesn't have to be that big. Oh no, I meant to turn off. We kept going into the main menu to turn off the music. That's what I wanted to do. All right, we'll restart one more time. And if any of us are lucky, we could achieve that. Yeah. If you're talking about in response to the whole, like, you know, making game dev sustainable, I feel like it's even that's ambitious, which is kind of crazy. Unless you get luck. I mean, I don't know. Like, sometimes it's there's like this survivor bias, right? Like every single successful business owner is like, oh yeah, all you have to do is try hard, and it'll pay itself off. But I mean, like, I like to believe that, like, that's what I tell myself, but who knows? Like, you don't want to lie to people too, right? Or I think the issue with that mindset or with that type of attitude is that if you're making money from telling people, hey, you can do it, when, you know, really maybe they can't, it becomes a problem. So I feel like, I love, like, motivational content. The only issue is that I wouldn't want to lie to anyone. Like, I would love to do my own motivational content one day. But it's important not to be like, hey, I did it and so can you. And all you need to do is try hard, because there's definitely luck to it. There's definitely, you know, some privilege to it for sure. Being born in certain areas. I live in a first world country. Some people, you know, I've literally, that's like the luck, that's the like the precursor to being successful is like, hey, just be in a first world country, you know. And again, not to say that you can't be successful or you can't be famous or anything from not living in a first world country, but it definitely helps a lot. Having rich parents helps a lot. Having, you know, lots of money at your disposal. All you need to do is meditate 30 minutes after waking up, doing a workout, drink 4 liters of water, and grind. Yeah, you have to wake up at 4 a.m. Every day. Grumble knows. He saw me waking up super early today just to watch this stream. Actually, yeah, another example of, like, why I don't really like those mindsets is also, I don't want to hate on it. I don't want to hate on, like, you know, if you are into, like, you know, like that, what would be considered a I don't even like saying it, like the whole sigma grind, because like it I feel like it gives a bad name for people who actually do like to work hard, because nothing is wrong with wanting to work hard, but there is like this stigma to it, because like, yeah, then there's like this whole like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm better than the average human being, which is not true. Let me know if I'm not even making sense. I'm kind of just rambling as we play. Goddamn. Another thing that I'm going to do a lot in the next few versions of the game is we're just going to have so many levels. Like, I'm going to grind out so many levels. Specifically, definitely in Chapter 2 and Chapter 1 with the eyeballs. Excuse me for only having time to stream at 6 a.m. Yeah. How do I wake up after my second workout? The trick is not to sleep, and actually when you're sleeping, you should be having your second workout, and then after, you know, that sleeping session that you were supposed to have, you have your third workout. God damn. Oh my! You know what it is? I'm using a mouse. Mouse. I'll say this. I love the mouse because I feel like it allows for people who are not used to keyboard and don't have a controller to play the game. But it definitely has a much higher skill floor than, for example, the controller. Sleeping is a waste of time. Yeah. I actually did. I didn't actually know I was gonna stream today until I got a notification from Meta. Meta is one of the admins on Speedrun.com, and they messaged me this morning as I was about to go to sleep, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you got approved for today." I was like, "Oh shit." I was actually gonna do like an all-nighter and like just be tired the whole day and stream while tired, but yeah, he told me that, so I was like, you know what? Let me take a nap. I woke up at the stream started at 3 p.m. my time, so I woke up at 2. Fortunately, I snoozed, or I turned off my alarm at 2 p.m. and went back to sleep. Fortunately, I woke up 30 minutes later. Otherwise, we would have been late to our special stream. Why are you sleeping? You need to do some push-ups? Yeah. True. So there's a run. I know we're not gonna get any good times here, but I need to try to perfect this. Like, I mean, I designed this, and sometimes I'm like terrible at hitting that spring. But the other issue with this level is that I feel like maybe directional inputs. Actually, you know what? I think it's fine because I allow for both inputs. Like, you can do this and just basically hold the left arrow key. A posture check. Dude, my posture is pretty good right now. Or you can do an upright. But it's not expected from the player to know that upright input allows you to go in that direction. So I think it's fine. I keep reiterating this, but it's important to, reward the good players, but not punish the not so good players. Hydrate? We can do a hydrate for sure. How do I hydrate? Look at these viewers. Everyone who typically watches my stream is so surprised. It's like, how could Practical get these views? His content's not that good. No, you're right. I was thinking finally. Oh, thank you, Grumble. Grumble's just here for the shoutouts, though. He really knows how to get on the good side of streamers. Has nothing to do with not wanting to work. That was actually what I was doing on your stream. Like, I was like, let me just watch Grumble. Never surprised, just wondering why it took so long for people to realize. To be fair, the game dev niche, or the game dev category of Twitch is a lot smaller than other communities. But I will say, like, again, like, it's smaller, but that means there are less viewers, but also that means there are less developers, or less people streaming developing. Which is good, I would say. I think there are actually, this might hurt me because I'm a streamer, but the ratio of streamers to developers, I'm sorry, streamers to viewers is a lot lower in the game development niche compared to, let's say, like, you know, Fortnite or something. Or just popular games. I guess because most programmers are like, I would say most programmers are like, you know, introverted and like don't want the pressure of like talking to people or just, you know, being exposed onto the internet. Whereas like every video game player is like cool with the attention. There's a 1-to-1 ratio on what? On like on Fortnite? Everyone's a streamer. Isn't it? You guys have heard of Kick, right? You must have. All the news with Kick. Kick has a pretty... I was looking at... I mean, their numbers are a lot lower compared to Twitch. I was looking at who streams. If there were any game devs that streamed on Twitch, and there's like 2. So if you want to grow your community, maybe... Well, also maybe you'll have to consider what you... I will say I don't really like the community of Kick. They're very... You know, if you thought we were edgy, they're like edgy times 2. But I think it's specifically for game dev. Like if you're yeah, content creator for like video games and stuff, maybe it might work out for you, especially because it's such a new, so many new. It's such a like, you know, completely new market. The ratio of streamers to viewers is pretty low. Especially if you produce like high quality content. Like maybe you could be the change you want to see, you know? As cringe as cliche as that sounds. Go ahead and stream on Kick, and you know, I mean, you can still moderate as much as you want. You might get some people that are rude, because I've seen, I was just looking at random streams, and like the top streams are also like, I don't know, some people are very rude on there from what I've seen, but I mean, that's what you get. Most of the or not most of the streamers, but a lot of the streamers are basically people who were removed from Twitch. But also, it really depends on your personality. Like, if I'm not gonna say one personality is better than the other, unless you're like racist and stuff, then obviously we know the answer to that. Worse than Twitch? Oh yeah, of course, worse than Twitch. Both the streamers and the viewers. Like, I was also watching streams of people who are like, you know, pretty decent people, and they were getting flamed on so hard. I felt so bad. Like, it happened when what's his name, XQC joined, and so like I think I did make I'll say this, I did make a Kick account just so that I can secure my name. So I watched it a bit, and like, well, XQC streams, I think I don't really watch the streams, but I've seen it, and it's like very, it's just hectic, so you don't really know what's going on. It's basically you just listening to him. But like basically after he ended his stream, you know, everyone's just going on to other channels, and like there's some smaller streamers, like people who get like 200 views on average maybe, and you know, they've grown their own community and stuff, and then like random people from XQC's stream join, and then like they just kept flaming them. I was like, oh my god, I would hate to, but I mean, to be fair, they did keep their cool. It's just, if you're not prepared for that like increase in like, you know, viewers, it can be stressful. Fortunately here, like, even though we have 126 people watching, it's been pretty tame, and we've also had the mods, shout out Half Moon and Octo. I think they did some stuff. XQC is cringe, incredibly cringe. I don't know enough about him. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure he is. But I also don't watch enough to make a judgment. But I believe you guys. I'll say honestly, like, I think it's because I just love the. Also because I don't stream myself playing video games too often. The game dev community is so much like it's so nice. I love it. The game dev Twitch community is like so much nicer than any of the communities that I've seen. Specifically, gaming and stuff. But even online, like game dev. What's fun? It's funny because I also have a game dev subreddit. But I like, and I love my Discord and stuff. Like I would say I'd put it in second place just because I feel like with Twitch you put a face to the person, right? Like on Discord and Reddit, there's like this anonymous, anonymity. So like sometimes people are ruder because they don't know who you are. Whereas like I've seen Falonier, I've spoken to Juho. I mean, there are people. I mean, I spoke to Hellraiser a few days ago, so like it almost feels like there's a deeper connection there. Can you make a DLC where the main character would be replaced with Brawl Stars characters? So I do play. Oh, I was gonna show you guys some of the skins that I plan on adding to the game. They're not purchasable, like micro transaction skins. They're basically just 713. Honestly, kind of like just speedrunning and talking to you guys. It's a lot of fun. Solo Dev family, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, I love the Solo Dev Discord. I've made some really good friends there too. Here, let me show you guys some of the skins that we've been working, or it's in the very early stages. Here, let's just quit real quick. Where is? Do I have it here? Oh, right here. Concept sprites. Basically, what I was thinking to do is, well, if anybody, actually, we'll talk a little bit about the lore of the game, because I actually haven't spoken about that. But basically, the game is called Memori, which is Practical NPC is so relatable that I forgot he is an AI. Yeah, I just watch a lot of streams and I just study them, and I just repeat what I see on other streams. But yeah, here are some like random skins. Well, it's not really skins, it's just different forms of the player. So you can see like we'll be like just editing the player's head after every death, or it might be after every death, or it might be after like every achievement. So like let's say you'll die, you beat the game without killing, like there might be a pacifist run that I do where like if you don't kill any eyeballs, you get this skin, and then you can put all of these skins on rotation. So like every time you die, you would pick a random skin from the queue. That's the plan right now. Or it could be certain designs like this that are kind of procedurally generated that get spawned on the player's head. And then just every time you die, it would shapeshift into something different, like a different pattern. Is here where we learn about God? So there's no dialogue in the game. There are certain, I definitely will put some of my own, sort of philosophy on life and death into the game, but I don't want it to be like, I don't know, like shoved into the player. It's going to be, there's no dialogue or anything like that. So like when it comes to like teaching you like, hey, what is, or like, even God, like personally, I'm agnostic anyway. So like for me to claim something would be, inappropriate. But yeah, there will be some things that are introduced, like some concepts from other religions, or there definitely will be a combination of philosophies and religions that are put into the game. But nothing will be stated as, I don't know, like fact. I'm not gonna be like, hey, this is what happens after you die. And the story also allows, it might not be that the player is dead at all. Well, spoiler alert. You don't know what happens at the end. So, there you have it. It's another world. Yeah, so great inspirations for this game would probably be, well, when it comes to like the topic of death and stuff like that, Limbo definitely does something similar. But Limbo is literally like, I think the story literally is Limbo, so that's not exactly what's happening here. You should make them pick a religion and then choose anything but agnostic. They get waterboarded with Dr. Pepper till they learn. Oh no. Maybe the main character played too much League of Legends and is in a coma. So, for anyone interested, there is basically, like when you die, there are chemicals that get rushed into your brain, which can create some sort of psychedelic experience while you're dying, or maybe just in a near-death experience. And so, like, certain things can happen. You can be hallucinating. There's like this. A lot of people as they're dying, they say, "Oh, I saw the light," or I saw God and he told me, "Hey, not yet," or something like that. And that's basically sort of the experience. Like, it's completely subjective, right? I'm not gonna tell anyone like what they experience or what they should experience. It's just gonna be an experience that the player can have. Do you know any Polish worlds? Polish. So what you're saying is, I will not make any comment on consuming drugs. If you want to DM me, we can talk about that sort of thing. But yeah. All right. We'll do another speedrun. Here, wait. Let me reset our... Some more Undertale, I think, is what's necessary for this stream. NPC knows a guy who knows a guy. Here, wait. I'm gonna restart this rule one more time. We're gonna go into options. We're gonna use keyboard. Desired states that guy. Where the hell? Where is... Oh, dash indicator right there. Oh, we still need to go into speedrun mode. Oh my god, we put free mode again. This is your brain on drugs. Alright. 3. Wait, okay. Nice to see you're using Godot engine. Oh, yeah. This is the Godot fan club. Alright, restart game. 3, 2. We're playing on Windows too. Godot is for scrubs. Is that true? Oh, dude. So I accidentally flicked one of my keys off. I think it's lost forever. And it's an important key. It's the right arrow key for me to speedrun. I could grab my other keyboard, but I'm trying to see where the hell it went. We found it. Yeah, I'm wearing it. I chose a really good shirt to wear today. Sometimes I wonder if you guys notice that, like, I will wear the same shirt for like like 3 or 4 days in a row. It's not that I'm not hygienic, it's that I just wear the same shirt. Like, I shower every day. Here, wait. Let's restart. Game developers are secretly drug dealers. They and through. Well, of course they're drug dealers. They don't have any source of income. Like, do you actually think game development is profitable? It's literally the worst financial decision you can make. I mean, in all seriousness, if you are trying to make money in game development, just make sure that you're doing other things besides game. There are other sources of income besides, just the video game. Basically, doing tutorials, selling assets, stuff like that. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket like I'm doing right now. Learn from me. But who knows? I mean, there are definitely some edge cases of people who have made a lot of money from game dev, or are successful enough to keep it going. If you get a publisher, stuff like that, promoting your work is a lot better. Getting more sales. 50% of people. I think sometimes people worry about forming teams or like getting a publisher because you're gonna lose out on a lot of income unless you're really good at publish or good at promoting your own work. 50% of 100K is a lot better than 25% or 100% of 10K. Goddamn. Maybe I should. Is my head too big? I do block out some of the screen sometimes. You gotta accept that you're not gonna make money for a decade, possibly. Well, I'll definitely make money. So we're 3 years into this. I will definitely make money. Once the Steam sale happens, it's almost guaranteed you'll make some sales. Just with the amount of views that I get. It's just how much money is the amount of money that you make worth your time. I have pretty low standards, so it's more likely that I will make. Well, don't want to say that I will because I actually don't know. But I'm not expecting to make $500,000 or even $200,000 a living wage. And yeah, again, I'm also fortunate enough to live with family. So at the moment, my bills are pretty low compared to someone who might have a family. Do I work? Do you have a? I don't have a job. If that's what you're asking. I'm not employed by someone. I did have a job for a while. Basically during COVID is when I stopped working and working on my game. Going full time on this whole game dev thing. But I do have a decent amount of money saved. I'm very frugal, and yeah, it helps that my bills are pretty low. I think you're going to sell a lot of copies. You just gotta get one big speedrunner to make one video. Maybe. I don't think it's... The return... I've done a decent amount of research on it. The return of influencers is a lot lower than people think. I mean, it definitely helps. Not paying them? Oh, you're saying just like a random... Yeah. Maybe. Well, I've never experienced like a big influencer, or a speedrunner playing my game, so We'll find out. Who knows? Maybe I'll even pay them. You know what would be so cool? I'm a big fan of, or like I've watched him a lot as a kid. Video Game Donkey. It would be cool for him to play my game. He's not a speedrunner, but he's pretty big in the video game industry. And what would be cool, well, while I would love to have him, review my game, I would be afraid of him flaming my game. Because he does tend to flame people. Or flame, games that are not that good. I'd be worried. I'd be worried about him flaming me. Wonder if I missed anyone's. Don't be like in PC. Yeah, don't. You can be like me. I don't know. Don't make the same mistakes as I have, but we're trying our best to be good game devs. Spam their comments. You know what I am surprised about? How many people are like watching from Speed? I wonder if there's if it's embedded onto, or maybe it's that a lot of people don't actually have Twitch accounts. Cause if you look at other people who have like 150 views on their streams, usually they're like getting spammed. Like it's hard to keep up, but I've been keeping up with you guys pretty well. Or maybe I'm just so used to it, and maybe I'm just a better streamer compared to these popular streamers who, no, I'm kidding. It'd be Friday too. Yeah, that's exactly, yeah, Friday is a good day. I feel like Saturday, actually, yeah, Friday is definitely the best day to stream, from my experience. I gotta start some drama. Let's talk about, who do you guys want to talk about? Andrew Tate, he's old news. We gotta talk about someone else now. Pokemon eats bugs. God damn, I keep forgetting. We gotta turn off the music. How do we judge who's a good... That's a good question. How would you judge who's a good game dev? How fun their game is? I mean, Are you saying how fun is a solo game dev? A solo game dev's game? Like an indie solo game dev? Because, like... The other issue with a lot of games that I've noticed is that there is a lot of fluff that goes into video games lately. And personally, I don't like considering that to be a good game. I like to see implementation of mechanics, polish, account for like the user experience, user error, that sort of thing. It might be because I'm working on a platformer that requires that, that amount of attention, that's become my new standard. Because if you're making something like an RPG, I think it's a little different because, for an RPG game, it's more about like, balancing and like, what is satisfying to see maybe those numbers go up or adding new mechanics that are good for the player. So I think every answer is different. I think the correct answer might be just if you're maximizing on your niche, if you're doing everything perfect in your niche or your genre, then that's what makes a good game dev. Someone made a good game, but he had a lot of luck. Is he really a good game dev? True. So a good example. I don't want to call out any game devs either. So I'm trying to think, like, some people definitely do get lucky, right? For example, the creator of I think, is it because of my? Okay, it's a skill issue. 15% concentrated power of will. What was I gonna say? For example, is the creator of and I think I know the answer to this, but is the creator of Flappy Bird a good game dev? I think the consensus is probably no. At least it doesn't show from that game, because that game was, like, I would say 99% luck. He saw a problem with the mobile games and fixed it. Okay, okay, maybe. All right, so then, I don't know. Also, wait, are you guys trolling me, or are you just saying yes because, yeah, because you want to troll me? Like, do you guys legit think? Because we can have this conversation. Simple is not bad. No, yeah, for sure. Flappy Bird was a good game. So would you consider the creator of Flappy Bird to be a good game dev? He made a fun game, so yes. Okay. So then, all right, so if someone is able to replicate their game, are they also a good game dev? Or are they someone who, because they because again, for me, it's people who maximize on their game. So if you're maximizing on the complexity of a game and you've done it, if you've, the game is relatively simple. So if you're able to create this game, and maximize fully on the features that they've implemented, are you also a really good game, or are you a good game dev at that point? If you can make a Flappy Bird clone without having to, steal the assets and steal the source code, are you a good game dev? Creativity is a huge factor for me. So if you're just cloning something, it doesn't necessarily mean you suck, but it doesn't make you good. Okay, I think that's fair. So the reason why the creator of Flappy Bird is a good game dev is because he filled the market with something that was missing. If I make a Facebook clone, am I a good applications dev? But that's what I'm trying to get. Like, Facebook is not impressive to begin with, but they filled up a market. But then I feel like that just makes you a good, like, business. I don't know. I feel like maybe that just makes you an entrepreneur. Because I mean, at the end of the day, Facebook, video games are a bit like, it is a means of making money. I guess personally I'm trying to separate. Ooh, we have to fix hitboxes for that. But yeah, I'm trying to separate like actual good game dev versus like filling up a market, or like, honestly, I feel like I have to think about this question some more. But yeah. And then we also have to wonder, like, how much of it was luck, too, because I really don't know. I understand with most indies how it got famous, except yeah. So I was actually my initial example was actually going to be Undertale, because Undertale, like on the if a game, I could definitely see Undertale being underappreciated if it didn't get famous. Like I feel like there's definitely a luck aspect to it where like it just hits, you know. And it only takes like maybe a few hundred people to like spark that flame, you know, spark the fire or whatever. And then that's it. And then the game is popular. Like I'm sure there are a bunch of games out there that just didn't make it, even though the game dev was very talented or you know, very educated, very skilled, and yet their game still didn't succeed for whatever reason. And does that make them a bad game dev? I don't think so. Again, it's the survivor bias. To find a good game dev, because yeah, well, I mean that's what we're trying to figure out, right? In my opinion, good games are games that are fun to play. So I would agree with that. I mean, it was coded in, I think it wasn't RPG Maker, it was Game Maker, I'm pretty sure. If you're talking about Undertale. Good game is very personal. So yeah, that is something that's very well done. Almost the same thing. I think, well, yeah, Game Maker, it is definitely taken way more seriously than RPG Maker. Have you guys heard of everything that's going on with Game Maker? It's like a subscription. There's a subscription format to it now. Goddamn. Shit. Probably literally stop using Unity in wait. Can't read and play. Sometimes I can play with my peripheral, but only in certain areas that don't require too much precision. If I had to pay for it before the royalties threshold. Yeah, I was thinking I wonder what's stopping Unity from, like, I always thought like, oh, Unity could go to shit if they like started charging people more. But I feel like the thing is Godot and like other engines are holding them back because I think people would just make the change. I mean, they're so ingrained into the industry though, so maybe not. But I'm sure they're also making enough money where they're completely fine with it. But one day Godot will be up there with the big dogs. I mean, Godot is already pretty big. You know, for an open source engine, like the subreddit for Godot is like growing faster than the Unity one. So, I mean, that says something. Unity 2D specifically, or like, you know, the individual engine subreddits. If I was new to coding, I'd probably use Godot. Don't know if Godot will hold up. How many pixel? Oh, Dever, I didn't know you wanted to get banned from this Twitch. But it's not like you can only make platformers with Godot. You can literally make any 3D game. Yeah, you can make 3D games. Trying to think. What are some... Simple does not equal bad. Oh yeah, so I was talking about that, like what makes a good game, and it's definitely like, for me at least, it's a lot when there isn't as much fluff in games. Like you look at a lot of AAA games and there's like a lot of recycled code for features that existed in other games that just fill up the game with something to occupy your time. Godot 4 made serious 3D games a reality. Vulkan renderer. Agario is a good game. True. So yeah, you guys were saying that Flappy, like the game dev of Flappy Bird was like, I'm going back to this topic because I don't think I agree. Or okay, I won't say that he's a bad game dev, but I won't say making Flappy Bird initially was an expression of a good game dev. Is Memori a good game? Oof. I'd like to say it is. I'd like to say I'm trying to make it a good game. But yeah, again, I'm not saying that he's a bad game dev. I'm saying, is making Flappy Bird an expression of good game dev? And again, not an expression of, you know, filling up a market or actually I think it's just because it's I think the standard has increased for games that are that difficult. Like if you like, there's so much that goes into platformers nowadays, like user error, like being accountable for the responsiveness of a video game, and the simplicity nowadays. It's like, it's basically all luck if you're able to make a game that's very simple but works. Personally, that's what I think. And again, it's because I've seen so many games that are very well done, but they don't get popular at all. Or games that are very badly done and get super popular. Maybe because, you know, they have more funding or something like that. Predatory business model like Clash of Clans. So you would say that, well, we were talking about indie. We could go into like games like that where like, okay, so is Clash of Clans a good game if they're maximizing, if they're filling up a market, right? But yeah, they are predatory. Same with Roblox. It's like the most popular game. Maximizing on kids, on the brains of children. Goddamn, I feel like I'm getting worse at my speedruns, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a 100% run after this one right here. Also, if I missed anyone's message, just let me know. Just, you know, ping me. When the game's popularity is fueled by literal mental illness. I have zero difference in standard for indie games or AAA. Interesting. Yeah, I actually have maybe because I'm an indie dev, I hold it to a different standard. I tend to hold AAAs to a much higher standard. Just because, like, adding, like we were just talking about fluff, where like, you know, adding fluff to your game as an indie dev is almost necessary to grab the attention of people. And whereas we're like a AAA, they already have, like, they add the fluff, and fluff is like their main priority, it seems. Some AAAs do that. I mean, some indies do that too. I'm going to sleep. All right. See ya, Sebok. And yeah, peace, man. All right, we'll do a speed run. I can't even submit. I don't think anyone submitted. Oh, we already missed it out. Okay, let's go into options. Go into display. Display extra stats. Using the 1-to-1 rule, €1 to 1 hour of fun playing the game. That's a pretty good ratio to have. Oh my god. I already forgot that we're doing a 100% run. Let's start this over. Lower expectations for AAAs. I feel like it's like that for most games, or a lot of AAA games that are multiplayer are broken at the start. I mean, it hurts them more than it helps them, right? So if you release a broken game, it's not going to get nearly as popular. Insert, you know, any pre-release game, any pre-release multiplayer game that's an indie developed, or not an indie, a AAA. What was No Man's Sky? What else? Oof. Don't care about anything else. God damn. You hit the red. Procrastinating right now. You know, I feel like I'm procrastinating too. We've been doing speedruns all day. I mean, we're speedrunning on speedrun.com, so I feel like that's the most appropriate thing to do. I would do some game dev, but I feel like we're on speedrun.com, so like that's the main content, right? Like, do something other. But I like having the conversations too, so there's that. Hope we collected all the I don't think I did actually. Yeah, we didn't we didn't even collect all the artifacts. Whoops. You already skipped one. But that's okay. There are thousands of ants. True. Basically, you create a list of collectibles in the scene and store it in that list. Oh, collidables. The old green shirt. Yeah. I'm actually surprised it's not more transparent. Like, you can see most of it, actually. Let me try that speedrunning strat. Boom. Oh, no. Anytime a player walks into it, it asks the server if they can walk that way without hitting a wall. We're talking like thousands of requests per minute for a few players. Isn't that the case for all online games? If you don't do that, the player can mod the client and say, I hit everyone for 100% of their health. Even without injection. Interesting. I'd like to see how, what's his name? Mathram C? How he handles collisions with his server. His game is P2P? No. He handles everything on his server. Locally. I don't think it's P2P. Can you... Is that even a thing? Like, what exactly is the networking? Is there a P2P? I wasn't the host. I was the person who created the lobby. I'm pretty sure he was the host. Did I play Halo 3? I've only played Halo 1 and 2. Yeah, he has a dedicated server. Goddamn. So P2P games have two options for network architecture. I remember, actually, there's this game called Dead by Daylight, which I think uses, or it used to use, P2P. Basically, like the killer would be the host of the game. But I think it was only like that for console games. I think typically they have their own dedicated servers. Goddamn. You know what it is? I keep looking at the chat, reading your messages. That's the excuse I'll give myself. But yeah, anyone new to the stream, if you are interested in playing the game, it's on Steam. You know, I should have like a little thing that says what the name of the game is. It's called Memori. It's like memory with an I. Goddamn. A lot of games were P2P back in the day? Yeah. So, P2P is, I assume, there's one, like, it's basically just one person hosting it? Yeah, not entirely decentralized. So it's like, is P2P even the right terminology for that then? Oh, I guess it is. I don't know of any games that use that model. I just read about it on Unity. I see. I actually saw a funny video today. They show how games are made. How multiplayer games are made. I'll show you guys in just a second. Oh wait, there's some private. Okay, here. It's by Polymars. You guys might know him. It's kind of famous.
Here's how to make a video game. You're going to want to import a first-person shooter, set the graphic style to AAA, then finally just click the Make Multiplayer button. Now you have your PC game, and to make the console version, just go to the files and rename this .exe to .ps5. Here's how to make a video game.
It's that easy, guys. I don't know why, like, people, they complain that game dev is hard. It's just, it's so easy. Just a few clicks. And you got a multiplayer game. And for console, like, I know people started paying for, like, you know, you have to pay third party, especially with Godot. You have to pay third party companies to port your game over to console. But yeah, just change the file name, like exe to .ps5 and you're good. Or .switch. .Nintendo Switch is the file type that they use. Don't share industry secrets. True. This one simple trick. AAA companies hate this one simple trick. I don't even know how to speak. Go back to your sub 5 attempts. Yeah, Hellraiser, if you, I mean, since we're kind of just chilling and talking, if you do ever want to stream, we can go back into the call. Or if you want to stream yourself and I can just showcase you streaming, whichever one you prefer. Maybe you can get some more views on your stream as well. We do have about 1 hour left, I believe. We end at 7. But Hellraiser, I also recommend if you do want to do this as well on, you know, a day that you're free, you can also. Anyone can do this. All I did was go on to speedrun.com. I don't want to say, I actually don't know if it's as easy. Like, the guy who I was talking to was very friendly. They're super helpful. Shout out Meta. I'm gonna give him a shout out right now. Who cares about a speedrun? We have to give him a shout out. I don't remember I think it's Meta Live, but let me just make sure. believe it's this. Just make sure. Yes. I'm sure a bunch of you in the speedrunning community probably already know him. In the speedrun.com community, I mean. You gotta pay 2 unbox keys. Microtransaction simulator. That unlock boxes with keys. You know, that actually might be... that might be the meta in a new video game. Microtransaction simulator. Practical, you might be onto something. What makes a good game dev? Filling a market that everybody likes. You know, what if all you want is just to see skins get unlocked? So what you do is you make a game that lets people buy skins that are in the form of NFTs that are worth millions of dollars. It's already a thing. Don't think you pay for it though. Well then, there it is. That's the $1 million idea. We make the same thing, but they pay for it. Oh, CSGO unboxing sim, but that's not a game. That's more like literally just to check. I've used that before too. Honestly, it's a bait. It makes you think, oh, like, hey, you're gonna get this skin. Have you guys seen? I think we talked about this earlier about like skins. Or I'm sorry, loot boxes and skins, how much they've increased in prices. It's kind of crazy. I had a friend who had a skin that was worth like maybe 200 to like 300 at the time. Now that skin is worth $5,000 US dollars. He traded that skin away though, so he doesn't have that skin anymore. Your inventory is worth like yeah. I mean, while that's, because you can actually sell it for that much. Your entire inventory is about 150. Yeah, mine too. I don't really have skins. It's more so I have just a bunch of loot boxes, and those loot boxes basically they're valued at like. A lot of them are valued at like $5+ because there's a higher chance that the the most rare form has like a knife skin or it has a glove skin. Like I have the glove box, and so I think the glove box has a higher chance to push out gloves. Gonna be broke from the California filing fee of $800. I don't know if you can. Can you go to other states to create a company? I paid around $400 for my LLC. I did it through a college though, so it might be different. Like there's basically like government programs that help with government college programs that help with making your LLC. At least for me, and that's what I used. And unironically, trying to tax people for leaving. They will still make you not in California. They still, are you sure? You have to you still oh, you're filing fee. Are you sure? I don't know enough, so maybe. Sounds a lot like China. China. Forgot which state was like the best for having. I think New York is actually one of the best states to have an LLC or have some sort of business, because it's just most company transactions, like the standards and like laws and everything, are based on New York. But I know there's another state that's also pretty good. Forgot which one it was though. Selling games on Steam and no physical copies still counts as doing business in California. If you live in California, you have to file an LLC. Interesting. I'm gonna try a few more speedrun attempts. If anybody, here, let me do some, for anyone interested, here's the Steam page, for anyone who wants to play. And the speedrun event, again, is on Discord. You can also find it on speedrun.com, but the link, here, we'll grab the link in just a second. The link for it from speedrun.com is, yeah, it's so cool to see myself right there. Streams, forums, tournaments. Yeah, I wonder why my event didn't get like everyone's else got like replies except for mine, but I guess because it's a new game. If you live and file taxes in Cali, they will take your money. What's that saying? There are two things guaranteed in life. Death and taxes. I would do a 100% run, but I feel like I don't have the brain cells to do that. Like I'll forget. I'll just miss one. I'm gonna focus really hard right now. Oh, just as we say that. Do it faster than my one run? Challenge accepted. If you can beat this, let's see, what am I at? I'm at a minute right now. I won't even restart. Unless you beat me, then I will restart. Are you currently streaming, Hellraiser? For anyone who's interested, Hellraiser is the current world record holder in Memori for any percents. By the way, you can submit 100% runs on speedrun.com now. It's been added, I think. But that is not a part of the, by the way, for anyone who is interested in the competition, that is not part of the competition. It's only going to be any percents, just because yeah, there can only be 3 places. I don't have too many. I don't want to have too many statues, and I'm worried if we accounted for both 80% and 100%, I feel like Hellraiser would just take both of them, and then I would have to put 2 statues of him, which I don't want to do. Sorry, Hellraiser. But you can be in the credits for both. Wait, I want to look at the chat, but I actually would feel bad if his 100% run was faster than my. Goddamn fuck. Excuse my French. Okay. I gotta chill. We're still good on time, I think. I could have done. I should be already on the 3rd chapter by this point, but. A MAGA statue? A MAGA? MAGA? A Make America Great Again statue? Oh, that would be a great skin. A red cap? Wouldn't that be a great skin? Damn, I would do it if, like, obviously, like, as a meme. But I wonder, I feel like people would take it too seriously. Or maybe what I could do is create localized versions of the game. So, like, if you live in, if you live in Texas or something, or, I don't know, what's a red state? Any red state, you'll have access to that skin. All publicity is good. Yeah. Honestly. No, I would never do that. No, okay, wait. I just don't want to. Not because I don't care about politics. It's just I don't want to associate with any politics. Same goes for left-wing stuff. I wouldn't do that. One, because I think it's like so. I don't know. I would not want to capitalize on someone's political views or even like cultural views. Just make a red cap meme on it. So, let me think. Maybe Make America Great Again. Memori. Something about it being a Celeste clone. If you can think of an acronym that involves Memori instead of Make America Great Again. Oh my god. Dude, I'd probably get so much hate if I did that. This game would get canceled, and I also wonder, like, are you allowed to make political? I feel like you're not allowed to make political statements in video games, or like too much political, like an intense political statement like that. Who cares? I mean, how about you make a game and you create a mega hat skin? Wolfenstein is proof that you can make. Oh, dude, I forgot I was competing against Hellraiser. Hellraiser, if you beat this time right here, it doesn't count. To be honest, you don't have to look at the chat. Oh no, yeah, it definitely does not count. I'm like a kid who like says it doesn't count. Yeah, it is a skill issue. I'm not gonna lie. God, dude. Okay, all right. Yeah, this was just a warm up for the real run. And it's also not fair. Actually, you know what? It should be best. I'm trying to think, like, what, best 2 out of 3 or something? Developer can run as fast as they want, and any speedrunner has to do a full 100% Hellraiser, this is free. It's not free. You know how we know it's not free? We're gonna look at his stream and we're gonna... The pressure of 161 people are gonna get to him. Eight minutes. Oh, no, no! Ah, shit. I have to wait. Okay. 8 minutes and 1 second. If you could beat that, then we restart. If not, then I win. Let me see, is he streaming yet? If anybody wants to see his stream directly, here it is. Wait, let's see if he's actually streaming. Not yet. Give you a shout out though. That's what I need to make the credit scene. So if you want to make the credits, all you have to do is either, you know, I'm not gonna say, either you can pay for the, you know, the channel points. You can also subscribe to the channel, or you can get a sub 10 speedrun on Memori with video evidence. Any one of those will get you into the credits. I'll be right back. I have to pee. Let's actually, I can showcase Hellraiser's fastest run. Oh, he's live. I wonder if he's gonna start. I mean, he could start if he wants. I'll be right back though.
I have to turn off the volume so I don't hear myself over. Because I'm watching Practical watch me, and it's just going to get too deep. There we go. First official run for me, doing on 100%. Let's do it. I just had a pop-up come up on my machine. Fun.
He had a pop-up of his cheat engine. Don't have a piss jug? I do. I just do it off screen. Show us your piss jug. It's been emptied. You should have dozens by now. Don't we have to wait until marriage to see the piss jug? Speaking of, have you guys seen, apparently, what's his name? R. Kelly is dying or something like that, apparently. Yeah, he's in jail. You went to R. Kelly. It's just he's in recent news. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes the stream goes to weird places. But that's as far as I'll go with the conversation of him. Just that I saw him on Reddit recently. How to avoid speaking of piss jokes. Have you guys heard of R. Kelly? All right, he's at 3 minutes. When I don't think he's gonna beat me actually. I was already in the second chapter at this point. He missed one.
No.
I think he has to
missed the collectible.
Yep.
Oh, I was speed running and I missed the collectible. I said no mulligans, so you win. I can't get back to it. All right. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, I think I know why now. Let's.
Do we start a DDoS? Or oh yeah, I mean if you want to DDoS, if you want to hurt his server, or I mean, if you want to hurt Twitch, you know, try to do that here. Give him some love. I'm sure he would appreciate it. I would actually rate him, but I'm worried that once I'll definitely rate him after 7 if he's still streaming. Because we can't actually, like, if I rate him, it might screw up with the speedrun.com stream, so I'd rather just leave it the way it is for now. But yeah, there's the shout out. You could follow him, or you could just click on this link.
Let's make sure that that's set up.
Everybody download Loic. What's that?
All right.
I did the same thing. It's so hard for me to 100% actually, just because I'm so used to low orbit ion cannon. Oh, he learned from his mistakes. He's just gonna restart here. If you want to get on a watch list, download. I'm good. Don't want to get on a watch list. I'm not gonna lie, that's a weird, weird thing to say. Uh-oh. Yeah, you see, as a streamer, you set the tone for, like, what people say. And if, like, you start saying weird shit, then, then the viewers are gonna say weird shit. Look, Mom, I'm anonymous. part of it is my fault. I haven't heard of that though. That what distro of Linux? But from Falonier's reaction, I probably just won't check it out.
Wow, I got too far over. That never happens.
Oh.
Alright, I need to stop. I'm actually competing here.
He's doing decent on time, but yeah, for him, actually, I think it's almost impossible. A 100% run could like. I got 8 minutes and I made so many mistakes. Exclusively used for hacking. I see. Put on list. Have you guys seen oh. Yeah. So here's another example of fudging gone wrong. That also sounds pretty sus. That sounds like a NSFW subreddit title. Fudging gone wrong. Perfectly valid distro, a lot of white hats too. I see. Two stones, one bird. I don't know if that's actually an address. Don't go there. Yeah, I think over time, we see. I feel like it's always when there are a lot of people watching that the chat decides, hey, let's turn up the heat. They really add the N to NPC. Yeah, 250. Honestly, that's what it is. Maybe it's inevitable. Like I was saying, oh yeah, the streamer controls the chat, but I feel like it's the viewers. Like eventually, I mean, I guess eventually you'll just need to have more mods and stuff.
What?
All right, yes, 3 minutes.
I never fail there.
3 minutes to beat the game. Someone will mod for you for free? We actually do get people modding for free. I would love to pay mods too. If this channel ever blew up. Well, the thing is, I think game dev is such a small niche that I don't know. Like even the most popular game dev, I feel like doesn't make much from their streams. Who's like the most popular game dev? Is it? I feel like it might be what's his name? Adam C. Eunice, maybe? I always see him having a lot of views. Ooh. Alright, there's a better strat than what he tried to do. Maybe he just forgot about it. I mean, yeah, you can do it that way. Need some bobs and gine. I think I just need to like lose 15 years and just become just a cringe lord. If I could own up to it. The thing is, I'm so self-conscious when it comes to that. Like I'm so worried about being like a cringe lord, even though I know I am sometimes, but I'm so self-conscious about it. I try not to be too edgy, you know? We try. Used to love when I joined a lobby in CS:GO. Do people not do that anymore? I am a neckbeard without a neckbeard. Think. We'll allow it because it was self-deprecating humor. We allow that here. Oh, he's gonna beat my score. He's actually gonna beat it. Shit. I really.
There we go.
I really doubted you. Oh shit. I gotta unfollow.
It was second try, so I feel like I kind of have to give you the same courtesy. You get one more shot.
I get one more shot. All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna mute him for now. I think I can do it. I think I could beat his run. Just to be consistent, I'm actually gonna play it on Steam. It's the same. I think it's the same thing, but who knows? Maybe there's some. Oh wait, before we do that, let me actually close it on speedrun. I'm literally doing it a speedrun attempt. Why would you redeem that? Unless you wanted to use. You don't care about my fake ass points? Those fake ass points are going to give you a free copy of the game one day. Or even a free game. Or like a game. Okay. Full screen, display, timer. Display, timer, display. Oh wait, we're not doing a full mode, right? Show dash. Let's turn off the music. Alright. Gotta stretch. Let's do this. Again, for anyone new to the stream, I am the developer of Memori, and we're currently doing a little friendly competition. I guess you could say it's an exhibition between me and the world record holder, Hellraiser. I'll give him another shout out. Alright, let's do this. Get 5 minutes flat. I want a refund. I can't do that. I can do. I think if I try really hard, we'll get less than 8 minutes. What was his? Like 7:48 or something, or 7:40? All right. I only get one chance at this. So if I screw up, it's over. Okay. What I'm gonna do. Let's go. No one ask any questions. No questions. No comments. Wait. Bug that. I said no. No, I'm just kidding. How do you make bread? Oh, no. With dough, water. Aw, shit, bro. Okay. Yeah, just dough. Wait, I meant flour. This is easy. I'm so focused. You know, I'm gonna get a personal best right now. No, bro. Okay, we still have time. We still have time. Okay, I'm just tilted now. There's no way. That was actually pretty embarrassing. still think I have time. He did screw up at a few spots as long as I'm perfect here. I'm just gonna play it safe. I don't want to take any risks. Because I know as long as if I just take my time and don't make mistakes, I think I'll get ahead of his time. And I just need to stop talking. All right. We're at 247, 248, okay. I think he was still at 3 when he was in the first chapter, maybe. We'll see. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. It's like the turtle versus the hare. I'm the turtle. Is this... wait, I'm not gonna look at it. I know you're just trying to say something to make fun of me, so I'm not even gonna humor it. I'm not even gonna read it out loud. Alright. 345. Not too bad. Let's do this. Oh, no. See, Hellraiser messed up here. I never mess up here. Oh no, the viewer count dropped to 6. I already know I'm gonna win. I'll even give Hellraiser another shot after this, because I know I'm gonna win. I'm super confident. I can play with my eyes closed. No, oh shit. Oh no. Okay, I got it. That was the, okay, this is the only mistake that I'm allowed to make. I can't make any more mistakes. Did you get a haircut? No, I didn't get a haircut. Shit, bro. Octo, are you guys like plotting against me? Everyone's asking questions. No one asks questions when the pressure isn't on. Stop looking. I can't help it. There's like, I see moving text like on the side of my eye. I'm like, oh, people like me. Attention. So, no, okay, wait. I'm not gonna talk because this is serious. I see you guys typing. I know you guys want me to fail, but it's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. Alright. I'm even gonna do the... No, never mind. I'm gonna take the long route. Fuck it. Fuck. No. Shit. Alright, we're gonna take the long route. I think I still have time to beat his run as long as if I don't make mistakes. Alright, this is the last room. I think I won. As long as I don't make any more mistakes. I'm so confident. It's just too easy, Hellraiser. What can I say? 701. Let's see what he has to say about this. Was he watching me? He was. You got another shot, Hellraiser. He was. You got another shot, Hellraiser.
All right.
GG. I already lost? It seemed like I think I did pretty well, actually. Oh, let me close the game.
It's actually going to be difficult for me to beat. There is a significant amount of time associated with the memory stones, and it's that's a lot of extra time that I have to add in, along with basically flawlessly running it. So there's going to be, I hope that playing safe on some of the strats, I can still manage to beat the time, but we'll see.
Good luck. If you guys want to hop onto his stream and, chat, type some stuff into his chat to distract him.
Cool.
There you go.
Okay.
Hop onto his stream. Say some stuff like boo. No, don't do that. How's it going, Elenos? Welcome. Dominion Joseph Systems is rigging. Yeah, this game is rigged. This guy is nasty. Yeah. So currently what's happening is he's speedrunning. He's doing a 100% run versus my, regular run. So my current regular run. Oh no, he's already messing up. So yeah, he's doing a 100% run versus my regular any percent run. We'll see what happens. He did beat my first run, which was, I believe, 8 minutes and 1 second, and now my second run is, I believe, 7 minutes and 1 second. So he has to scrape off an entire minute off his full run. I don't think it's possible, but we'll see. He might surprise us. Ooh.
What?
Oh no. An RPC call? Yes, Kazir, join the ranks. If other people join the ranks to distract them, it would be great.
Follow.
Yes, Elenas. And tell him my minions are here to distract you. No disrespect to my minions.
Oh no. didn't play it safe on that strat because I'm running behind and there's a little bit of stress. I gotta take risks.
Oh, he's taking risks. Oh. This is everything. Oh, clean. He's actually clean.
Has arrived. They said, you got this.
Actually clean.
Thank you, thank you. Playing it safe-ish.
What is he? He's at 3. That's pretty good. His time is actually pretty good.
Ooh, close.
Oh. Is he gonna do the foot? Oh, he is. Oh. So for anyone new to the stream, we're currently doing a challenge between me and the world record holder. I am the developer of Memori, and I did any percent of 7 minutes and 1 second, and he has to beat that by doing a full 100% run. He's currently at 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and this is the last chapter, so hopefully he can do it. I'm just worried he might have forgotten. If he forgets a collectible, then he's kind of screwed. We'll see what happens. So far, he's been playing like the second and third chapter flawlessly. Oh no!
That could be it. That could be it.
He still has a decent amount of time, I think. I wonder what I was at. He has 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Cosser has arrived. They said, we power through.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
I couldn't recover. You missed that spring and it's over.
Oh no!
Nah, this is...
He still has 2 minutes. I think he should do the full circle on the
I
left.
lost it.
Like it's risky. It's less risky, but he already lost so much time.
One.
Honestly, how much time does he have? 1:30. I don't think he'll make it. Yeah, especially because he has to go for other collectibles. I believe there's only one more. But yeah, even with that. I think he got tilted at this point. Old racing games where you could race against like a transparent version of yourself from the previous run. We need that. Oh yeah, like I mean they do something similar in like or I think you can technically show it where like the player in what's the game called? Super Meat Boy. He's actually very, very close. There's one more room after this. Yo, how's it going, Proton? Oh. He's so close.
Yeah, I mean, I already lost the run anyway, so who cares? Make all the mistakes now. Oh. All right. I'm down with that. give me another run, and I'll give you another run in turn. This is fun. This is a fun way to play my my runs out, and it's giving me more practice for the 100% run as well.
Set up an itch page for your game. Nice. Oh yeah.
Certainly
Send the link.
a
We
lot
could
of
check it out.
improvement to be had in World 3 on that one, but what is the sum of best segments? Well, we'll see.
We'll check it out real quick, because we do
Alright.
need to watch Hellraiser, but I'll check this out. So yeah, for anyone who is interested, Proton is also a fellow game dev, who makes games on the Commodore 64. He also makes his own music, which is really cool. I love the UI, by the way, and the music and everything. Let me just make sure. Oh, he's already speedrun. We'll check this out again. If anybody, definitely recommend checking out Proton's game. Sorry, Proton. I would look at it more, but this is a intense moment right now. Hellraiser has one more chance. So you can see he's like moving back sometimes, and that's so that he could just secure his run. So that he can just restart the game, click the death button, and then you basically, save some seconds there. Oof. Oh, he keeps doing it. So a similar game to this? No, this game is completely original. It's never been done before. No, I'm just kidding. There's a bluebird instead. Bluebird. So there technically is a bluebird in Celeste. Maybe are you thinking of Celeste? But there's also a game. I actually know a game that's also inspired by Celeste. It's by a fellow solo developer called Florencio, but I think their itch page might be different. Is it called is it a bird that can fly? That has Pico 8 art style to it?
I
can look at it.
on that one.
Oh, he's gonna do the. Oh my god, he's doing it. Oh my god, he's actually really good at the. Oh, he got lucky. He got so lucky.
No.
Oh no. Alright, he's still pretty good on time though. Yeah, I'm pretty lenient with the laser, so it looks like he doesn't get hit, even though the sprite is over him. But yeah, it's just I was just trying to be friendly. Friendly? I don't know if that's the right word. Just want to be forgiving with the laser because it is a hard mechanic. At least in its current state, the pacing is difficult. Alright, we can check that out after this run.
Oh.
He's still really good on time, though, I gotta say. If he just keeps this up, he could probably beat me.
No.
Oh no.
Why?
No.
So I didn't die there that time.
Okay, he has 2 minutes and 15 seconds starting here. Oh, I should have told. Okay, hopefully he gets this part. This is what screwed him last time. Oh.
I do not know how I fell that fast.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna tell him to go that way. It's much better. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Game.
No.
That collectible.
I think he needs more time to learn this area. I think, yeah, the
Now
easiest
I'm
way
just
to...
completely thrown off. GG's.
I'll tell him GG. He has a minute. I don't... Yeah, it's definitely not possible. For some reason, I feel like he's doing much better than
Going through the left is definitely the safest route to get it. My ego wouldn't let me do safe.
So I'm wondering. I feel like this run is so much cleaner than it was. Oh no.
I'm gonna call it. That's it. Good games. Absolutely. Another one soon. Thank you, Kazir. And Elenas, thank you for the follows. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you hanging out. So I'm gonna. Fair enough. These were actually my first 2 or 3 like actually trying. So, yeah, I would say that I haven't got the timing down, especially on that one collectible, but I will get there. Absolutely. Because the best time for 100% is by no means even near where I'm at. Like my sum of best segments was 647. That would have beat yours. All right, save those splits. Let's flip back to
Devs aren't supposed to be good at their own games. Well, so
Steam Next
I
Best
don't think I
Demo.
am. I'm actually on the speedrun.com like thing. I
still
mean,
trying to
to
get
be
past
fair,
some 5.
there aren't that many people,
And-
but I am on the bottom of the list. I am the slowest speedrunner. But yeah, we're comparing my any percent to his 100%. So I think we're gonna call it here. Wait, actually, let me see. Unless he stops streaming, then we'll keep going. 'Cause I'd love to rate him. Planning to keep streaming? We can probably see another 100% run from him. I think that's what he's probably gonna do. I think. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's doing an any percent. Let's see. His any will definitely beat me. But yeah, it was a GG. I think I will rate him regardless.
Yeah, I'm planning on streaming for a while.
That's all he had to say. All right, thank you for watching, everybody. If you would like to play the game, again, check it out on Steam. It's right here. And here is our Discord. You can join the competition. You get a free game, well, free version, yeah, free game, and you get your name in the credits if you're able to get sub 10. The top 3 speedrunners will also get their name immortalized in the game, or, well, there's going to be a statue that immortalizes you. So, if anybody wants to compete for that, just go for it. Oh, you know what's interesting? It says that we have 119 viewers, and I bet the stream embeds. That's what's going on. So even though it says 19 viewers, I think because speedrun.com embeds the views, it actually doesn't transfer over. But that's okay. I'm sure he'll appreciate the 19. Please give him a follow. He's a great streamer and a great friend, and also the world record holder for Memori. Peace, everybody.